Fashion through the ages. Hello and welcome to this video. Fashion is a constantly evolving industry that has seen many trends come and go over the years. In this video, we will take a look at the history of fashion and how it has evolved over time. Early history of fashion. Fashion has been around for centuries, with evidence of clothing dating back to as early as 100,000 BC. Early humans wore animal skins and furs to protect themselves from the elements. As time passed, clothing became more elaborate and decorative. In ancient Egypt, clothing was used to signify social status, with pharaohs and high-ranking officials wearing elaborate robes and headdresses. In ancient Greece and Rome, clothing was used to signify wealth and status, with the wealthy wearing finely woven fabrics and precious jewels. The Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, clothing became more functional and practical. Clothing was used to protect individuals from the harsh conditions of the time, with heavy fabrics and layered garments being worn to keep warm. Clothing also became a way to display social status, with the wealthy wearing more elaborate and ornate clothing. The Renaissance. The Renaissance saw a shift towards more elaborate and decorative clothing. Clothing became a form of self-expression, with bright colors, intricate embroidery, and detailed embellishments being used to create unique and individual styles. Fashion also became more accessible, with clothing being produced on a larger scale and sold in markets and shops. The 18th and 19th centuries. The 18th and 19th centuries saw a shift towards more structured and formal clothing. Men wore waistcoats and coats, while women wore corsets and hoop skirts. The Industrial Revolution also had a significant impact on fashion, with the invention of the sewing machine making clothing production faster and more efficient. The 20th century. The 20th century saw significant changes in fashion, with the rise of ready-to-wear clothing and the emergence of fashion designers as celebrities. The 1920s saw the rise of flapper fashion, with shorter hemlines and looser silhouettes. The 1950s saw a return to more structured and feminine clothing, with full skirts and cinched waistlines. The 1960s saw the emergence of youth culture and the rise of mod fashion, with bold patterns and bright colors. The 1970s saw a shift towards more relaxed and casual clothing, with denim becoming a popular fabric. The 1980s saw a focus on power dressing, with shoulder pads and bold colors being used to create a strong and confident look. The 1990s saw a return to minimalism, with simple and understated clothing becoming popular. In conclusion, fashion has a rich and varied history that has been shaped by social, cultural, and technological changes. From the earliest animal skins to the latest haute couture, fashion continues to evolve and adapt to the world around us. We hope you enjoyed this video on the history of fashion and learned something new about this fascinating industry. Thanks for watching.